Hello dear students, welcome back to the NCERT Science class of 10th standard. Dear students, in the previous class we have studied about the transportation, in which we have studied the components of transportation. The components of transportation that we are studying. The components of transportations. We have started the transportation in human being. The transportation is, dear students, in human being the transportation is going on by a liquid tissue or the liquid material called as the blood. Isn't it? Next, dear students, for the transportation of blood, not only the blood is enough for the circulation of nutrient and oxygen molecule to the each and every part of the body, and the bring back the waste material and the carbon dioxide from the different parts of the body. The blood is not only enough for this process. Along with that, it needs the two more components. The second one is blood vessels. The third one is pumping organ. And we have already studied that the components of the blood, that is WBC, RBC, platelets and plasma. Yes. WBC gives the immunity power to the body. RBC gives the red blood cell, helps in the transportation of oxygen material from one part of the body to the another part. Next, after this one, platelets. These are the special types of cells which form the networks during the womb and controls the blood bleeding. And next, avoids the bleeding, and next what happens? It helps in the clotting the blood. Yes. And also we have studied the fourth component of the blood, that is called as the plasma. The plasma is the liquid nature of the blood which makes the blood liquid, and also the number of cells like WBC, RBC, platelets, they are embedded, they are suspended in the blood, that we have studied in the previous class. Next, dear students, we have started the study of the third component, that is heart. That is heart. Human heart. When we go to the study of human heart, the human heart is made up by the four chamber. The human heart is made up by the four chamber. It is a muscular organ which is made up by the cardiac muscles, which is present in the cardiac cavity in between the two lungs, and its lower end is deviated towards the left part. Isn't it? That is about the heart. Yes, and heart shows contraction and relaxation continuously. Heart shows contraction and relaxation, by which it produces a sound as lup dup. Yes, heart shows alternative contraction and relaxation sound, by which it produces the sound lup dup. It produces a sound lup dup, by which it pumps the blood. Yes. Next, dear students, after this one, the human heart is made up by the four chambers. Human heart is made up by the four chamber, that is two upper chamber and two lower chambers. See, I will going to draw the human heart diagram. Human heart is a muscular organ which is made up by the which is made up of by the it is made up by the next, dear students, the chambers, 4 chambers are here. Yes, 4 chambers are there. Human heart is having the 4 chambers. That is four chambers are there. Yes, human heart is having 4 chambers. That is, this one is the left atrium, left atrium, left ventricle, left ventricle. This one is the right atrium or auricle also we can say. Then this one is the right ventricle. Right ventricle. Then this is called as the aorta. Aorta. These are called as the pulmonary pulmonary artery. These are called as the pulmonary veins. Pulmonary veins. Pulmonary veins. And this one is called as the upper vena cava, superior vena cava. Vena cava. This one is called as the lower vena cava. Lower vena cava. Yes, these are the different parts of human heart. Dear students, also I will show you the chart. Human heart is having the 4 chambers. Here it is moving on its clear. Upper chambers are there. 2 lower chambers are there. Isn't it? For the clear, here I draw a diagram. It will be a clear image for you for understanding. These are the 3-dimensional structures that may be difficult to see through the video. Yes. Next, dear students, the human heart is having the 4 chambers. The human heart, and also we are having the model heart model we are having. See here, the human heart, it is larger as our fist, closed fist, and it is present in the cardiac cavity. Cardiac cavity exact at the center, and its lower end is deviated towards the left part. Yes. The next, dear students, the human heart, it is a 3-dimensional model. We can say 3-dimensional model. See here what happens inside the human heart. What happens? 4 chambers are there. 2 upper chambers are called as the atriums. 2 lower chambers are called as the ventricles. That is, this one is the left atrium, left ventricle, right atrium, right ventricles. And here at the left atrium, see 2 blood vessels are there. These 2 blood vessels, that is pulmonary veins are there. Pulmonary veins. Next, these are the pulmonary arteries. Pulmonary arteries. And next, here the blood vessel is there. That is originated. That is called as the aorta. The large blood vessels which are originated from the left ventricle, that is called as the pulmonary, that is artery, and this one is originated from the here, that is in the right ventricle, that is called as the pulmonary artery. Isn't it? That's all about the human heart. That is all about the human heart. The model I am going to show you. See here, the model is a 3-dimensional model. We can see 3-dimensional model, closed heart. Isn't it? Next, dear students, when we go to the study of internal structure of the human heart, it is having the 4 chambers. Left side, the 2 upper chambers are there, and 2 lower chambers are called lower chambers. The 2 upper chambers are called as the atriums. 2 upper chambers are called as the atriums. 2 lower chambers are called as the ventricles. Again, these 2 atrium and ventricles are separated by the septums. The atrium, that is again left atrium and right atrium, and here left ventricles and right ventricles, they are separated, isn't it? Why they are separated? To avoid the mixing of deoxygenated and oxygenated blood, or pure blood and impure blood. To avoid these pure and impure blood in the heart, they have 4 different chambers. Yes. Next, dear students, after this one, a blood vessel originated from the left ventricle. The blood vessel which is originated from the left ventricle, that is called as the aorta. That is the largest artery. largest artery. Which one is the largest artery? That is aorta, which is originated from the left ventricle. Next, after this, dear students, the one more blood vessel originate or arises from the right ventricle, that is pulmonary artery. These are the blood vessels. In examination, he may ask, explain the structure of human heart. Then you have to explain as the human heart is a muscular organ which is present in the cardiac cavity, which is made up by the cardiac muscles. In the cardiac cavity, in between the two lungs, and its lower end is deviated towards the left part. Yes, the next after this one, it shows contraction and relaxation. The heart shows contraction and relaxation. Meanwhile, it produces a sound as lup dup. Yes, and that we will listen with the help of a device called as the stethoscope. Yes. Next, dear students, human heart is having the four chambers. Two upper chambers are called as the atrium or auricle, and two lower chambers are called as the ventricles. Again, these atrium and ventricles are separated by the septums, that is left atrium, right atrium, left ventricle, right ventricle. These are the four different sub chambers are there. And from the ventricular regions, from the left ventricle, a blood vessel is originate. That blood vessel is called as the aorta. And next, from the from left part, the blood vessel is originated. That is called as the right ventricle. The blood vessel is originated. The blood vessel is called as the pulmonary arteries. And next, two again blood vessels are connected, which brings the pure blood from the lungs. That is called as the pulmonary veins. And next, here the vena cava is upper vena cava and lower vena cava. The upper vena cava is also called as superior vena cava, and lower vena cava is called as the inferior vena cava. They brings the blood from the upper part, and this brings the blood from the lower part into the right atrium. Isn't it? That's all about the structure of human heart. For 3 marks or for 4 marks, maybe he will ask for in your examination, explain the structure. Explain the structure. Whatever I explained, that you have to explain there in the exams. Next, dear students, he may ask, draw a neat label diagram of human heart in examination. He may ask. Yes, draw a neat label diagram of human heart in examination. He may ask, you have to draw the diagram. Isn't it? Next, dear students, next come to the mechanism of human circulatory system. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, these are the 4 chambers. Next, dear students, the next here, carbon dioxide rich blood will enters. Isn't it? That are shown with the arrow mark. Next, dear students, in a human heart, the 4 chambers are there. Why it is 4 chambered? Because it avoids the mixing of oxygenated deoxygenated blood. Next, first carbon dioxide rich blood. In examination, he may ask, write the mechanism of human heart. That I will show you later. First, see, carbon dioxide rich blood enters the heart through the upper vena cava and superior vena cava and lower vena cava, that is inferior vena cava, into the right atrium. And next, it will move down to the ventricular region. From here, it will go to the lungs for the purification. At the same time, what happens? when the blood, deoxygenated blood enters the right atrium, the same time, at the same time, the oxygenated blood from the lungs, it will enters into the heart. See, once again I will tell you. Blood goes to the each and every cell by pumping the heart. Blood will circulate to each and every part of the cell. Then from there it will bring back the carbon dioxide to the heart. Heart will not purify the blood. Mind it. Blood bring back the carbon. First blood goes to the cells, and meanwhile it brings the oxygen. Listen here first. The blood, when it pumps, the blood with oxygen goes to the each and every cell. In the cell, it gives the oxygen and bring back the carbon dioxide. Gives oxygen and bring back the carbon dioxide. Where it will goes? Again it will goes to the heart only. That carbon dioxide blood, it goes to the heart. But in the heart, the purification of blood will not go on. In the heart, purification of blood will not go on. It means removal of carbon dioxide and adding of oxygen is not going on. Again the heart has to pump to the lungs. Again heart has to pump the blood to the lungs. Then in the lungs what happens? Purification of blood. It means removal of carbon dioxide, addition of oxygen is going on in the lungs. Takes place. See, here what happens? The blood reaches to the lungs for the purification. Carbon dioxide rich blood enters the lungs for the purification. That is supplied by the heart. Then exchange of gases takes place, that we have studied in the respiration. Again what happens? The blood with the oxygen will get mixed and carbon dioxide removed out. That is removed out through the nostrils, and oxygen get mixed in the blood. Then again heart takes that blood from the lungs. Heart takes the blood from the lungs, oxygenated blood, that will goes to the ventricular, and then from the ventricular region it will move through the aorta and it will go to the each and every cell. Again from there it gives the oxygen and brings back the carbon dioxide to the heart. Heart comes to the lungs. In the lungs purification occurs. From the lungs it will again go to the heart. From the heart it will go to the body. From the body it will come to the heart. Heart from the lungs to the heart. Heart to the body. Body to the heart to the lungs to the heart, then heart to the body. Like that it is going on. Isn't it? That is called as a double circulation. Later we will study. Next, dear students, here. Next, the oxygenated blood. First, here what happens? Heart shows contraction and relaxation. How? First, two upper chambers are called as the atriums. When it relaxes, it sucks the blood. It sucks the blood from the different parts of the body. See, listen here. First right part will not contract. Then left part. No. First upper part relaxes. At that time, lower part contracts. When upper part relaxes, lower part contracts. When lower part relaxes, upper part contracts. Alternatively, listen here. See here, that what I am indicating. What I am indicating you. See what happens when upper chamber relaxes, lower chamber contracts. When lower chamber relaxes, upper chamber contracts. When upper chamber contracts, when upper chamber relaxes, lower chamber contracts. Like that, alternative processes are going on. Meanwhile, it produces a sound lup dup. Isn't it? The upper chamber produces contracts. That time lower chamber contracts. When lower chamber contracts, upper chamber relaxes. Like that. Yes? Understood? When upper chamber relaxes, the blood from the the blood from the lungs, that is here carbon dioxide blood or the deoxygenated blood enters to the right atrium, and at the same time the oxygenated blood which is gets purified in the lungs, that will enters into the left atrium. Then when it contracts, there is no any outlet, that will enter to the ventricular region. The oxygenated blood enters to the left ventricle and deoxygenated blood enters to the right ventricle. When this ventricular region contracts, that time it will relax. When the ventricular region contracts, there is no any outflow, because here dicuspid and tricuspid walls are there, that will be blocked to the backflow of blood. Then the blood will enter into the blood vessels. Here the oxygenated blood will enter into the aorta and that will go to the body. And then here what happens? Deoxygenated blood, that is enters into the pulmonary arteries for the pumping or for the purification. The deoxygenated blood goes to the lungs for the purification, and the oxygenated blood goes to the body to supply. Isn't it? That's about the mechanism of human heart. Yes. Once again, I will tell you, the human heart shows contraction and relaxation. Human heart shows contraction and relaxation. First, what happens? Upper chamber relaxes. When upper chamber relaxes, at the time, both the carbon dioxide blood enters into the right atrium and oxygenated blood will enter into the left atrium. At the same time, when it contracts, the blood moves down to the ventricular region. That time it was relaxes. It takes first blood by relaxes. When it contracts, the blood will move to the lower regions. That's why it was relaxes. Then when it contracts, the blood, there is not any outlet to flow back. Then it will enter into the blood vessels and it will go to the that will go to the body, and this will go to the lungs for the purification. Again, in the lungs purified, the blood will enter into the left atrium. Then here from the body it will enter into the right atrium. Again it will go to the ventricular region. From the ventricular region it will go to the body, and from here it will go to the lungs. Isn't it? Next, understood? See what happens? Oxygen rich blood enters the right atrium. Deoxygenated blood from the upper part and lower part enters into the right atrium. Then it will go to the ventricular region. From the ventricular region it will go to the body and lungs. I will show you. Here body. Suppose this one is the body. Just for joke or for understanding purpose. Heart is the larger than the body. Here heart is there because we are studying the heart. Next, dear students, here the lungs. Lungs are here. Lungs are here. See, the deoxygenated blood, that is carbon dioxide blood from the body, from the lower part of the body, that will go to the deoxygenated blood, mixed carbon dioxide rich blood, that will go to the right atrium. At the same time, from the lungs, oxygenated blood will enter into the left atrium. Then it contracts, both they will move down, and from here it will go to the body. That is oxygenated blood goes to the body, and from the body, see what happens? It will go to the heart. Yes. Then from the heart, See here, it will go to the ventricular region. From the ventricular region, it will go to the lungs for the purification. For the lungs for the purification. See how it is going on. Carbon dioxide rich blood that will go to the heart. From the heart, it will right atrium to right ventricle to the through the pulmonary arteries to the lungs for the purification. From the lungs, it will again goes to the heart with the oxygen. Again from left atrium to the left ventricles. From the left ventricle, it will go through the aorta to the body. From the body, it will go to the heart. From the heart, it will go to the lungs. Then from the lungs, it will go to the heart. From the heart, it will go to the body. From the body, it will go to the heart. Heart to the lungs. Lungs to the heart. Heart to the body. Body to the heart. Heart to the lungs. Like that in altered shape. Here heart is here, suppose heart, here body, here lungs. Yes, from the heart, from the body to the heart, heart to the lungs, lungs to the heart, heart to the body. Like that the blood will circulate, isn't it? That is, I told about the mechanism of, once again I will explain you. That is, the blood will enters into the atrium regions. The blood will enters into the atrium regions. Atrium regions through the upper vena cava and inferior vena cava. That is to the right atrium. Once again I will tell you, the carbon dioxide rich blood from the body enters to the right atrium.